Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. Today we will be reviewing and comparing the difference between the onn-Android TV boxes offered by Walmart. One of them is full HD streaming stick. The other one is a 4K capable streaming box. So we'll just do a quick unboxing, but then we'll compare the difference in performance, gaming, video playback between the stick and the box. And we'll compare the specs back to each other. Also, the boot up time and the overall performance in the UI. Okay, this will just be a quick unboxing of the onn-branded Android TV streaming stick. Now this only does full HD 1080p, so let's dig into it real quick. So it's pretty straightforward there. You got your remote, you got your stick, and you got a power adapter. Under here, you're going to have a short HDMI cable just in case you don't have enough room behind your TV to leave that dongle sticking out. There is quite a bit of ventilation on this, so that's good. Even the branding there you can see is ventilated. There you go. You got your USB, micro USB cable. And your batteries. I have the onn 2K Android TV streaming stick plugged into my TV now. We're going to do a cold boot. I've never booted it up. So let's look at the startup process for this together. I'm going to go back here and plug it in now using the micro USB cable. Okay, it's plugged in. This is the first boot of the onn 2K. This is the first boot of the onn 2K Android TV. On the remote, press and hold the home and back keys together for about 4 seconds until you see the remote LED blinking. Okay. All right, it's blinking. All right. I'm here in the United States, so I'm going to click English. We're going to skip setting it up personally. Okay. I'm entering my password for my internet provider. Okay, I have my password inputted into the Android TV. Alright, we're connected to the internet. It's downloading a 635 megabyte update. So this may take a minute. I just realized y'all can see me in the TV reflection. Hi, Crazy Postman standing back here behind the camera. Still waiting on this download to finish. Okay, it looks like it's done with the update. Now it says it's verifying and it's rebooting. It doesn't look like you can uninstall HBO Max, Hulu, or Prime Video. They must have paid onn to become bloatware. They're going to teach you what to do. Get your apps from Google Play. Talk to the Google Assistant through the remote. And you can use this just like a Chromecast from your phone. Okay, so we're going to run a couple benchmarks now. I got the Antutu benchmark and the 3D Mark benchmark, so we'll go ahead and start with 3D Mark here. It looks like we are not doing any of these benchmarks on 3D Mark because they all require Android 10 or higher. So forget the 3D Mark benchmark. Let's try the Antutu benchmark. Hopefully it'll work. Oh. It may be sideways. Okay, so it looks like we are doing the Antutu benchmark sideways. After trying my hardest to get Antutu and Geekbench to install on this, I just could not do it. So I've never actually used this GFX bench, but right now it's the only benchmark program I could get to work. So we'll go ahead and use this GFX bench and see what its results are. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Now, this doesn't look like it's rendered right on the screen, but we'll go ahead and let this play out and see what it comes up with. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's running too smooth. I don't exactly know what I'm looking at here. Obviously, I can understand the frames per second. That's not very good. 17 and 10. Oh man, so I got 559 frames, and there you can compare other devices to what mine got. Let's go down to where my level is here.
One eternity later.
Here is what is comparable with my device. There's not many things that are slower. The Amazon Fire HD tablet from 2016 is slightly slower than this onn 2K Google TV stick. We'll go ahead and log into my YouTube. I don't know where that sound's coming from. Okay. We'll go ahead and check out this video and see how it looks. It's supposed to be an HDR, and you saw my TV say it was, but this looks pretty bad. It says it's in 1080p. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, the picture looks okay for 1080p. You can tell it is running at 60 frames per second. We'll go ahead and throw some stats for nerds up there just so we can see what's going on. Yep, it did play. Go ahead and look at another LG video here. I don't think they'll mind me using their display video since I'm using an LG TV here. So it is playing 1080p at 60, just like it's supposed to. There's been a few dropped frames, but no big deal. That looks very good for 1080p. So this is enough video examples. You know, the overall experience here is not bad. The UI is pretty snappy. It doesn't seem to be showing its age. And I know it's a brand new product. What I mean by that is it has a very underpowered processor and only 1 GB of RAM. So, you know, for what it's working with, working okay in my opinion. So if you want to get in as cheap as possible into Google TV, then this may be your route, because this is 24, let me go look at the receipt. So I never actually found the receipt, And because of my ADHD, I started talking about something else a few seconds later. So through the power of editing, let me complete my thought here. So you can see we're on the Walmart.com website, and unfortunately you cannot buy this online. It looks like you have to go into a local Walmart and purchase this, but it is $24.88 at my local Walmart anyway. While we're here, let's go ahead and go down here and look at some of the stats for this item. It basically just runs generic Android TV. There's a few bloatware apps that come pre-installed or that you don't have an option to uninstall. But other than that, it's not that bad. So if you don't care about 4K or heavy gaming, if you're just going to be running videos, this is the thing for you. It's easy to set up your Google account. It plugs directly into the back of your HD TV through the HDMI port. Why do cars have to be so loud? So it'll plug directly into the back of your HD TV through the HDMI port. It runs Android TV, obviously. It has Dolby Audio available and 2.4 and 5 gig Wi-Fi. You do need a 1 amp USB plug to provide that power. Some TVs just have that on the back. You can plug directly into the back of your TV. Some places you're going to have to use the included little dongle. It does have Bluetooth. You'll see in just a second I hook up a Bluetooth controller to it and I'm able to try out some games. And the average ratings so far have been, so-so. Now, that is true. It is underpowered. Major buffering? I don't know. I haven't had that issue. I think that could be a local internet issue for this person, but it definitely is underpowered. That's not kidding. It's got a 2015 era power level. And there goes my air conditioner. It just decided to turn on during my voiceover. So anyway, let's get back to the recorded version and we'll try out some games. Alright, so we are now trying to play this jump drive game, and it crashed. Shocker. Oh, I started to hear music and then it stopped. That's not a good sign. And it crashed again. We'll try the jump one more time. It's had time to think whether it's going to open or not. Oh, I heard music and now it died. Okay. So that one's definitely not going to open. Doesn't look like it has enough guts to play jump drive. We'll see how it plays on this onn 2K Google TV stick with 1 gigabyte of RAM and a processor from 6 years ago. It may do all right. You never know. Let's play a mini game. Well, the graphics aren't the best, and we got a little bit of stuttering going on. Not the easiest to control. We got some more stuttering here. This music is going to be copyright music. I'm not going to be able to play it. Let me hit the mute button real quick. Okay. I had to go ahead and mute that because that's a popular song and it's going to be copyright. I just knocked that guy out. Oh, evidently you can knock him out. I'm going to go ahead and finish this race, but you know, this game is not performing the best. It's very skippy. And by skippy, I just mean it has a low frame rate. You know, you can tell when you're playing a game if it's playing really well or not. And this, it's not. Yep, we got stutters and freezes. Yep, stutter. Oh man, it froze for a good half second right there. dog is snoring next to me. If y'all hear that. I am gonna quit this race. So y'all get the point of this one. It doesn't run Asphalt 8 very good. All right, play. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'll turn off my microphone so we can get the full effect of the sound. Hopefully it won't be copyright. I'm using a game controller. It's connected. Fire. All right. Hey, that's not that bad. Bad experience. That game played better than I thought it would. So that was the games. Let's go ahead and try out one more thing. Let's see if we can look at the CPU Z app. So this is CPU Z. It shows we are running a Cortex A53 running at 1.42 gigahertz. And our GPU is a Mali 450 device. We got an onn-2K stick. I'm not sure how to say that manufacturer, if it's ASCII or ASCII, but whatever. Brand is the onn. I don't think these three things are correct here. Total system RAM 1 gigabyte. We're running Android 9 with a February security patch. It is currently June 8th at the time of recording for this. There you go. That is the CPU Z information for the onn-2K TV stick. Okay, we'll do one more test here. Let's do a reboot test and we'll time from the time I hit the reboot button. I'll restart it right now. 5 seconds. 50. So between 45 and 50 seconds to reboot. Okay, that's not horrible. That is kind of slow, but that's not horrible. So that's my impressions of the onn-2K TV stick. Let me go ahead and unplug this, and I will be back with y'all with the onn-4K box. This will be just a quick unboxing of the onn-Android TV UHD streaming box. So we'll open that up and see what's included here in the box real quick. That's funny. There by the holder it says hang on. So inside the box you can see we're going to have a remote. Come on out. There's your batteries. And there's your remote. Now this remote is identical to the cheaper version. There's the cheaper version. There's lots. Go ahead and install the batteries and I'll be testing it. Okay, that also comes with a short instruction manual for streaming box. Put that back in there. And let's see what we got here. So we got the actual box here. It is pretty small, guys. I was expecting it to be just slightly bigger than what it is.
That's what she said.
Not a lot of ventilation either. That's all solid. So there you go. And that came with a HDMI cable. That's a little longer than the other HDMI cable. Also a power adapter. Now this is a micro USB. And that's it. So now I got the 4K on streaming box hooked up, and it's having to download the same update right out of the gate here. So when this gets downloaded, I will go ahead and set up my information and download my testing apps, and I will be right back. I think everything is updated and downloaded, so what I'm going to do first is a reboot test, and we'll do it the same way we did last time. I'll start the timer as soon as I hit reboot. I'll start it at an even time here. Reboot. $45. So about 40 to 45 seconds for the ONN 4K streaming box. Let's do the GFX bench test now. The heck is it downloading it so much? My internet's not the fastest. I have satellite internet, so it'll probably take 45 seconds to download this. People that have fiber optic connections are probably just laughing at me. Let's see here. Let's just run the test that the other one was able to do. Let's do these same tests that the first one did. That way we'll kind of have something to compare it to. There is a lot of motion blur. It looks like it might have more frames than the last one, or be running faster, but there is a ton of motion blur that I didn't notice before. That was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad showing. Let's go ahead and try out this Asphalt. See how well the gaming goes. I know I'm gonna have to mute that. They have copyrighted music on there. I'm going to have to mute that. We're going to try out the same mini game that we tried out last time. Evidently, I didn't know that wasn't the full game. I think the graphics may... Oh, it's still locking up. Oh man, that's bad. This guy needs to get out of my way. It crashed. Oh no. Alrighty then. This game wouldn't even open on the other one. Let's see if it opens on this one here. Oh, music's cutting in and out. I'm pushing the home button on the remote and nothing is happening. It can't handle this game either. I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug again on it. Man, this thing is cooking back here. Can't find the hole. For those keeping count, this is the second time I've had to reboot because of a crash. We're not going to try Jump again. Let's try Subdivision Infinity. Let's go into YouTube. We watched this one. There it goes. It just bumped up to 4K. So it's playing 4K 60 right now. It seems to be playing it pretty smooth. Let's just keep watching for a second. Wow, that does look pretty good. That lion's seen some things. Man, that is beautiful. I hardly ever watch 4K content on my TV. I forget how beautiful it is. The UI, I mean, it still feels snappy. I think I can tell this one is slightly snappier than the other one, but the other one wasn't bad as far as the UI goes. I mean, it was obviously horrible at some of the games and stuff that needs more power than the Google OS here. This OS is very optimized to run on low-end devices. You know, it's not staggering or stuttering or anything, just going through these menus here. Here you can see we have the CPU Z running, and it's telling us we have an ARM Cortex A53 running at 1.8 gigs. It has 4 cores, and I think there's 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, total RAM, 2 gigabytes. And we have 4.43 total. And I really haven't installed that much. I installed a benchmark app and 3 games. Is literally the only thing I installed on it. So if you get one of these, whether it's this box or the smaller stick, you're going to run out of storage quick if you decide to do anything with it. But this one here is running Android version 10. The other one was running Android version 9. So I got Android 10 and a higher security patch level here. Let's go ahead and try to run Antutu, because it said that I needed Android 10. So let's go ahead and look that up. Not Antutu, 3D Mark. I couldn't download Antutu. I tried. All right. We're running this benchmark. Here we go. The OnStick 2K would not even open this benchmark because it was running Android 9. Look how horribly this is playing. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely disgusting. Ouch. 1 frame per second. Oh no. Wow, that is a sad overall score. 584. Let's see what the Samsung is, around 8,000. iPhone 12 is around 7,000. Should we do this one? It says it's for the latest mobile devices. Oh, let's go ahead and do it and see how bad it is. So here's the outcome of that test. It just doesn't have enough physical memory to run that test. I don't know what else to share about this one. If you're just watching Netflix and YouTube and Hulu and streaming off your device, this will work like a normal Chromecast as well. So you can use your remote and have this nice interface, or you can throw something directly at your TV through Chromecast. The main difference between the stick and the box is the resolution it's going to run at. So the stick is 1080p, the box is 4K. The difference in price is only $5. So in my opinion, it's well worth $5 more to go ahead and get the 4K one. Now, they both have crappy processors. The bigger one has a gigabyte more RAM. All your streaming apps are going to be on here. You got your Apple TV, your Disney, your HBO, ESPN, everything that's on Google. This is just plain Google OS. It doesn't seem like onn or Walmart has put too much crap on here. So which one of these two would I recommend? If you're going for the extreme value play and you don't really care how good your picture is, I mean, the 1080p is fine. You're gonna get it for $5 cheaper. It's gonna work just fine at 1080p resolution. You're not gonna be playing very many games on it, but that's the same with this 4K box. It's gonna work fine for your video apps and your YouTube, and you're just going to be able to play light gaming. Not very graphical intense games because for one, you don't have the GPU horsepower, and for two, you don't have very much space. I don't think I'm actually going to recommend either one of these onn Android TV devices. Yeah, the stick one would be great as a value play if you don't need the 4K, and the 4K one is fine if all you're doing is streaming video apps and playing very lightweight games. The one I would actually recommend right now is the third option that I haven't even talked about, the TiVo Stream 4K. It is just as good, or maybe even better, than the Google-made Android TV device that cost $49, the white one, you know. It is just as good as that, and it has a very nice remote. I would say its remote is better than Google's remote, just because there's more options. But I'm going to do a video coming up in a few days comparing the regular Google-made Android TV to the TiVo Stream 4K. And you can see how good that TiVo Stream 4K actually is. And it's only $29 on rollback at Walmart right now. It was $49 just like the regular Google Android TV. So my final decision here over these two specific ones, I would go ahead and get the 4K one because it comes with the gig of extra RAM, and it also has the 4K. Even if you don't need 4K, you'll be future-proof for your next new TV once you get a 4K TV. Thanks for watching this video. I hope I didn't bore you to death, and I hope it was actually helped somebody make a decision, or at least see these two devices as an option so you can have information to be able to compare these with something else. So I hope I helped somebody out today. If you would help me out and go ahead and hit that like button or subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Helps me out a lot. Maybe leave a comment down below and let's talk about your opinions over these two streaming devices. But thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.